never thinking that I did this favor to them. That's called sausilya. That is a good quality in God. Because, He is now even with us. In us, the worst of the sinners we are, even in our heart He is there. And not only us, even He is, in a small insect which moves in the dirt, in the drainages. In them also He is present. He never hesitates. That is sausilya. As He is in Nityasuris and Muktaganas, in the celestial beings in the Parampara. The one who is in them, with them, is the same one in us, with us, and here. What a great quality. Can you imagine that? That's called sausilya. Saulabhyam is accessibility. For there, Arjuna is very accessible. For now, here is Archamurti, equally accessible. I think probably this was better than the Vibhava. Right? Because there again, Arjuna has to go to Krishna to meet with him. We can keep in our pocket and this we can go wherever we want. This is what he said, I am a person in your hand. You can go. That is what we are doing. Keeping him with us and just moving everywhere and he said, no, why should you move me always? No, he never says that. Yeah, that is Saulabhyam. Saulabhyam is very important quality. Saulabhyam is the main quality for Krishna Avatar. And with the Saulabhyam, then Vatsalyam and Swamikam, Sausilyam will shine. If the Vatsalyam is there, the Sausilyam is there, the Swamikam is there, but no Saulabhyam, all the qualities go waste. But if the Saulabhyam is there, then other qualities will shine. Just Saulabhyam doesn't do anything. As I said, Saulabhyam is there with this, but it doesn't do anything for me. So with the Saulabhyam as the main quality, other qualities should be there. Then they shine. That's there with him. That is what we can see with Arjuna in many occasions. He said, many things he spoke with Krishna, but Krishna never got offended. He said, hey Krishna, hey Yadav, hey Madhaveti. I said many a time, Krishna, please accept me. Sakheti matva prasabham yaduttam. After seeing the Visvarupa, till then he never mind, splitting all those things. But after seeing the Visvarupa, he said, I'm so sorry, I spoke many things before. He immediately turned. Sometimes what happens, once we were doing some gardening work we were doing, and somebody came and in Siddhanagar. We were doing this, some plowing and stuff, and there are some trees, all the students are also doing, we were also doing. And then somebody came and started speaking, why do you want to see Swami? Said, wait for Swamiji will come and you can see. Swamiji should not be like that, because Swamiji should be always accessible. Because many people come and they should meet, they should see, they should speak, they should console, and these things like that. Swamiji said, wait for some time. And half an hour he was just quoting all the Swamijis. Swamijis, because they come set with building and they sit somewhere else inside. And that should not be the way. He was starting all the things. And I said, it's okay, that's fine. Wait till sometime Swamiji will come, we will see you. And then we asked him to see there. And after doing that, we went there and we took the snana. And we took the danda. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Because you spoke everything with me already. I'm so sorry. Don't think otherwise. I didn't mean that. I mean that. That's okay. That's okay. So Arjuna also did the same thing, whether he spoke all the things, but when he saw the universal moment, then this man said, I'm so sorry. Saketi matva prasarvam yaduktam. Hey Krishna. Krishna He Yadava Bhaveti. Please practice. As Goda Devi says, Ajanata Mahimanam Pravedam Maya Pramadat Pranayena Undane Chirupera Raitanavam Siri Arudate Revani Tarai. That's what she says, So, this is how it is. The soul of him is the main quality with which all other qualities will shine. Okay. And then, he is showing his mom like this. How he is showing the mom? Kayyum Uravokolum Pidita Siruvai Kairum Sena Dhuli Dhusaritamana Tirukkural Terukku Kirenathina Tiruvadigalumai Nittira Saradhya Veshattai Mom Ennu Kaattugiran. This is the palm he is showing. How he is showing? Kayyim Uravapolum. There is a whip in his hand. Now, see, if he is God, he should appear with Sankam and Chakram with all the forms. That is what means are entered. But he's not like that. No. He's just like his brother in fact. He is holding a whip in his hand, and in other hand he is having the reins to drive the horses, the chariot. Vidita Siruvai Kairum, holding the reins in his hand. And Sena Dhuli Dhusaritamana Kirukkudalam. He has no crown. In movies and all in pictures, they show the crown is there even to Krishna. But it won't be there to Krishna. Only there will be a feather, a peacock feather. Only will be there always to Krishna. No crown at all. Few things in craft like that, and without which we won't feel that. With Hanuman, they keep a crown. They keep a mace also. Probably they think, without them he can't do anything. Why the Hanuman needs a mace at all? His hand is pretty much enough. He did something, gone. And he himself said, we are not the people who use any weapons or any instruments. We are the people who use our nails and feet. Just like ladies. Not you guys. I'm not talking anything about you guys. For Hanuman, nothing is really required. They said, they use the stones and they use the trees. They are the weapons they used always in the war. But if we won't keep the mace with Hanuman, our people really lost. They never think that he's Hanuman. And if they won't keep the crown on Hanuman, they don't feel that he's Hanuman at all. Somehow it is bad, but Hanuman doesn't have any crown. And he don't have any mace with him at all. And no Vanaras were having mazes. Where is the factory for them to make? So, in cities they must be having factories. So Ravana must be having, and the Ayodhya people must be having. But Vanaras in forest, keeping those mazes and stuff, it is something absurd. They will never have such things. Same with Krishna. Krishna will not be having any crown on his head. But how is the head? Kutilanaka samyuktam. So he is having just what you call rings. Curly, yes, curly hair. And all that is filled up with the dust that rose from the people's foot, because when they step, they would march the war field, right? What happens then? Dust comes up, and there are horses, and again there are so many other elephants and stuff. And when all they're moving, so much dust will be raising, and all that dust is settled on his head. That is the form that he is showing. Mom. Sena Dhuli Dhusaritamana. Sena Dhuli, and his head is totally filled up with that. Tirukural, his beautiful hair. And Terukku Kizhe Nathina Tiruvadigalumai, and his feet were fixed beneath the chariot with the horses. Because when the driver sits in a way where he touches the horses with his feet, and depending on that, the horses will move obviously. And probably you must be knowing that, If you touch on the left, then the horse turns to the left. If you touch on the right, the horse turns to the right. If you touch behind, it forward. That's how they drive on the horseback. Even while driving the chariot also, it's the same thing. And his feet are there. Such a form he is showing, that is the Saradhya Vesham. That is the form as a chariot. And he is showing that as Mom. You can understand how down he came. A driver. And I did say something to you when I said driver. For driver who drives the chariot, there is another step also. As he drives the horses with his feet, thus the person sitting or fighting behind, he also touches the driver like that with his legs. So he touches the driver with his right leg, that means that take the chariot towards right. Touches the driver with his left leg, turn towards left. Touches him from back, just pats him back, then come on, just take it forward. That is the way. Krishna chose to be there as driver. I can see it. Who? The one who drives the whole world. The one who controls this entire universe chose to be a driver. Where the person and where he came. Mom. That is the form he is showing. Ekam. Ekam means only one. Me alone. He alone. He says Ekam. In the Eka Sabdam, Sthana Pramanatale, Avadharanarthattai, Kattugiradu. So here Ekam is not one. Usually Ekam means one, but here the meaning is not one. Here it's saying alone. Mom, Ekam means alone. In Sanskrit, the alone is said as Eva. Eva, Mameva, Tameva, Tvameva. Eva means alone. It is called Avadharana. It has a name, it has a code. Alone. This is eliminator, basically. When I say alone, what alone does? Only, alone. Few words in English. What they do? With whatever you add, it eliminates the rest. What do you want? Apple only. We have grapes. Apple only. No oranges. Apple only. What only says? Nothing else. It eliminates the rest of the things. So, the only is an eliminator. Only is eliminator. That is avadharana. That's called avadharana. And it's an avachedakam. It cuts off the connection from the rest to the object with which this is added. Understand? So here it says mam ekam and mameva. That's what it says. Why you should say that? Why you should say that? So here it says in the eka sabdam, this the word ekam sthana pramanatale, depending upon the context, avadharanarthatte kaattigirathu. It shows that it shows avadharana. You have to take the quote as it is. It shows avadharana. Avadharana is elimination. It works as an eliminator. Why you have to take it like that? Ekam means one. Ekam, dve, tridi, chatvari, pancha, shattu. So now always ekam means one. Why one is the right artham? Why you have to say elimination? Because the context shows that. In many other places when the bomb-like words are used with something, they always used as an eliminator, only avadharana. Where it is, look at. Mameva ye prapadyante tameva cha adyam. That is another sloka. Each one is a mantra, each one is a sloka like that. Tvameva upaya bhuto me bhava or enak nimpadame saranaha tandurindai yennu sollugirabadiye. This is what it is. So, a few quotations were given where this kind of words were used. This kind of words are used in Sanskrit or also in Tamil. But in all the places there is an avadharana, an eliminator is added. So wherever that comes, you have to use the word as an eliminator only. That's what it says. We get see, this is a chair to sit for some person. So whoever sits in this chair becomes or acts like the person. Not this chair I am talking about. No. But if it is the chair of a president, anybody comes into the chair, then you should act like a president. Isn't it? That's obvious. That's called sthana pramana. The place says that. The power of the place. Whoever comes to the place, that becomes like that. That's what it says. So here the ekam also came in such a place where it says eva, only. Where is that? Mameva ye prabha. Whoever surrenders to me alone. Tameva cha adyam purusham prapadyet yata pravritti prasta purani. This is also from Bhagavad Gita. Tameva cha, only him. And tvameva me upaya bhuto bhava. You become upaya to me, but you alone. Tvameva eva. And even the Alvars in their songs, Nilpada me or Enak Nilpada me, or while accepting the upaya, or means the time of accepting a upaya. That is called or. During such occasion, Nilpada me, your foot only, your divine feet only. Saranaha, as a protector. Tandurindai, you just gave it away to me. What did he give? Pada me, only your feet. Padam is enough. But Padam means only your feet, not anything else. So wherever the surrenderance came, wherever the acceptance of the upaya context came, everywhere the words used as avadharana. So here also the same thing. Mamekam saranam raja. That means mameva saranam raja. That is what the meaning you have to take in the same context. Any word is there, you can take like that. So, what does it say then? When you say mameva, you should eliminate something, right? What does it eliminate? Can you guess? If the rupa is already eliminated. See, when you said parityajya, all things have gone there. When you said mam, then all the rupas, all the vyuhas have gone. All the upayas have gone, all the people also have gone. Huh? What is the purpose of an eliminator? See, this is what we call Shastra. No single word should be used waste. You can understand how popular words are. No single word should be used waste. No single word should be written waste. That means that while writing or speaking, every word should carry a weight, proper purpose. Then only you can use right and word use. Otherwise it goes waste. That means you are doing something damage. That's what it says. So this eva, when it is said eliminator, mam eva, and me alone. This is what he is saying. Me alone means it should eliminate something from you. What is eliminating? If you say itar upayas, the sarva dharman, when he said sarva dharman parityajya, all the upayas have gone. All they are eliminated. Because upaya only he. He said ma, ekam. Right? Upaya is already gone there. And if you think other devatas or paravyuhas, when he said mam and vibhava, all others have eliminated. That is what Vedalokacharya should come into the picture now. And we will ask him, what is eliminated now? And without elimination, why should we use it at all? Now, I am sitting here. Who is there? No. I alone. Is it necessary? I alone. Unnecessary, you should not use a single word also. It makes no sense for the person who listens to that. Vedalokacharya, let's ask him. He said, Ittal Vraja Ingira Svikaratil Upaya Bhavattai Tavirkiradil. This is what it says. It eliminates your acceptance. See, Sarvadharman Parityajya Mam Ekam Saranam Vraja. The Vraja is coming in the front, in the sloka. Vraja means what? Accept. Accept. Hold. Behold to me. It's like that, So when he said behold, then what you do? Yes, I go and hold. So then he is protecting you. Why he is protecting you? Why is protecting you? Because I am holding. Because, it came already. Because I'm holding. So then what became the upaya then? My holding became the upaya. See, the problem is coming there, not here. You eliminate all the upayas. You eliminated all the vyuhas and stuff like that. But still, because I hold, God is protecting me. So my holding is the means now. My holding is also not the Savior. My holding is also not the reason for my protection. No. That's why he said, Mamekam, I alone. Even you won't hold, still I can. In spite of your holding, I may not. If I don't want, I don't. And if I wish, no matter what you are, what you do, I just pick you up. That's it. Mam ekam. That is what he says here. You understand how independent God is? How uncontrollable he is. That is God. That is God. So, it all with this word eva, with this word ekam, Vraja Ingir Svikaratil. When he said Vraja, there you have to accept him as a savior. There you are holding him, right? So in that holding, Upaya Bhavatai, you may think that because I hold, this became Upaya for me, and because my holding is saving me. Then your holding became the Upaya. Bhavam came here. You hold anyway, but don't think my holding is the reason. So that Upaya Bhavatvam is eliminating that. Is it necessary? Is it really necessary? Huh? I'm holding, that's true. But how do you hold him? That is what next sutra. Svikaram danam avanale vandadu. Don't think that you hold him. Your holding also made by him. No? You are holding to God. Now you became so devoted to God, right? All of you are very devoted. Otherwise, how you come on Friday? Afternoon from the office, here. Huh? Do you think it's easy? How you came here? Somehow, Swamiji, were greatly devoted, so we came here. We are really dedicated, you understand? And we are really committed, you understand? That's how I came from. Is it you? If you are that much dedicated, devoted, you would have said by yourself long ago. You understand? It is He who made you to come here. He is in you. He worked with your mind. He matured up to an extent. And then He pushed you from the office. And He made you to say something to your boss. And He made the boss to agree with it. And then He drove you here. And He made you sit here. And though it is 2 o'clock, He made you to listen to me.
Yesterday we said Markdam Marketam, we are not holding, so but today you are saying you are holding.
You are not doing anyway, it's all He did. What I said is all He did. You are not doing anything. If it is left to you, you wouldn't have come here at all. Probably 101 works must be bothering you behind. That from your angle, that is what it is. But now it is what He is showing Himself. I. How you became this good. Becoming this good also because of His effort only. See, we take every care for our kid, teach him every word, teach him every skill, and whenever he draws something nonsense on the piece of paper, beautiful. That's how we encourage him. And we signed on that paper. And we asked him to keep it safe. And we paid him some bucks also as an encouragement. Or we gave him some surprises. And ultimately we made him a beautiful artist. Coming to that level, he says, I am the artist. You know how effort I put and I became this great. He speaks like that. But whose is the effort in making him to that level, in bringing him to that height? It's the parents. You know, when one boy became a doctor, it's the mom and dad who inspired, hey, do this, learn it, do like this. At every step you are taking care and you brought him to that level. But coming to that level, he says, I did what my parents did. I am a brilliant guy. I did many B's here and there. Self-made man, yeah. I grew up like this. Of course, my mom and dad used to also. Now and then.
Pay the college fee.
They have to stop paying the college fees then. Then everything will be understood automatically. Because they know that you are weak there. And in spite of that you pay it, they know it well. So they speak all the nonsense stuff. So, whatever we are today, or whatever we are holding to him today, is because of him alone. All this is his effort. Nothing is our effort. Our effort takes us into what we call that. There is a dirty water will be there. What do you call it?
Swamp.
What a kind of pond?
It's quicksand.
Quicksand. Quicksand. If you fell in the quicksand and trying to come up by yourself, what happens? The more you push, the more you go down. Don't do anything. At least your face is seen. Somebody may catch your hair and then drop you outside. But if you try to do something on your own and then you put your effort, the more you put your effort, the more you just simply go down, down, down. That's it. That is what we are. In spite of all these things, he put all his efforts and he made everything and transformed us like this. Carved these rock stones like these pictures, like these sculptures, and made us here to be like this. All this is his effort. Swikaram Davanam, our catching him also, Avanale Vandadu, just came because of him only. It's only all his effort. Nothing is done by us. But how did he do that? Srishtyavataradi Mukhattale Pandina Krushipalam. This is what we did. When we are not having even a body, lying like no, this bodiless soul somewhere, he brought some punyam like Ajnata Sukrita, Yadrinchika Sukrita, Anushanjika Sukrita, imposed it on us, and then say, oh, you did this good, come on, this is benefit for you. You did this good, come on, this is benefit for you. Like that, he imposed a few things on us, and then just gave something, and then added something, and again brought us something, added something. That's how just he brought us to this level. We were just trying to escape from somewhere to somewhere. But when we are trying to escape, he took so many forms all around. And then he just was catching hold of us and taught us these things. It's not what we learned. We never wanted to do this. We are so arrogant. We are so ignorant. That's how we were. And he created not once, time and again he created the nature. We made the things worse through the entire world picture. And he removed the body, gave another body. That also we turned towards worst. And then he removed that and gave another thing. And tried to again qualify us in many ways. Appeared before us, in the form of something, friend, or father, mother, husband, wife, child, or something, enemy. Somewhere or the other he appeared and then taught something like, a moral, and then he put us again in the right track. And again he became another avatara, and again appeared in front of us and he changed something. How many efforts he did for calling us like this, bringing us to this level, are unimaginable. Unimaginable. When the police department gets a report, like there are some people most wanted. They are the most wanted. They have some 10 millions on somebody's head, and they announce it in the TV, and they try it for him for many years, but not available. Somebody suddenly called him and said, "Hey, that person is coming to New Jersey Asramam." Holding a dandam and kashayam. And then what happens? Many police come all around, some there, and all there in bhakti like you guys. This is how we were. As a most warranted guy, when we are escaping from places, and as the police cover the entire area, does he cover the whole area in the form of deities in the temples? You turn this side, there is a temple. Turn this side, there is another temple. That means you will not be escaped in spite of your effort. Somewhere in some form it appears. Like that, he was always surrounding you and trying to just add something good, add some more good, and add something else good. Thus he pulled up all the things and added here, kept as one, and then made you as a devotee. But I said, God, how much tapas I did, How much japam I did know. Still you are not seeing me. Oh God, where is your compassion? God, why am I suffering like this? You became like this. You got all these things. And he's not caring you. If he doesn't care, will he be like this? Then he would have said, oh, okay, I'm not caring you, right? So let me take rest from your body. Then we should go. What happened? We miss in many places recognizing him and realizing his help. What we are today is nothing but just his help, his grace. Nothing is from us. Though we are blessed with the independent knowledge, but everything is just made by him. Alva said this word. Of course, God said in many ways. In many places in the Vedas, Ajayamano Bahudha Vijayate. Though he has no birth, no binding for him to take any birth. Nobody can climb him to take a birth. Nobody can sue on him, to come on, take a birth and do this job. Who can do that? If it is your office, they can just simply make a call and say, attend the office within 10 minutes. And you should be there, no matter where you are. You should go back and you should present. Right? Earlier there were pages. Now no pages. They give you a cell phone and then they call you, hey, Its time is now. Be here within 10 minutes. You should go. You can, but for him, he is always there. And Alvars also said that Veda said, no bird, but he comes. He takes birds. Many birds. How many? For your birds, there is a limit. For your birds, there is a limit. What is the limit for your birds? Until you cut off the karmic bondage. Finished. Your birds are cut off. But what about his birds? What about his birds? No end. Because there are other souls, whose karma is to be relieved. And for them, again he has to come. Again he has to come. Again and again he has to come. For all the souls, then he is only the one who has to save. So for them, he keeps on and on coming and coming and coming. For us, there is end. For him, there is no end. There is no end at all. Priests in the temples, there is no time limit for them. And there is no holiday also for them. For you, at least, there are 2 days holidays. Friday, Saturday and Sunday, you can take out. What is the holiday for priests in the temple?
Over here, they have
One day you provide. You take 2 days. And they need to take only 1 day. And you want them to feel proud of that. And of course, and now, what is the holiday for mother?
Monday.
Holiday? I don't know. This is what God is. For him, no holiday, no rest, holidays. For his birds, no end. All the times. This is what Veda said. And not only Veda, even our Advas also said, our Acharyas also said, Adugum avanadu innarude. See that? The Sutra and Sutra. Adugum avanadu innarude. So this is what Advas said. Adugum. Even our transformation also, avanadu, just his inordinate, causeless mercy. When we becoming like this also is his causeless mercy that brought us like this. And then, so next sutra is like, Ittai Oriyam Nane Karyam Seyyumenam Ninai Kakkadavan Ittai Oriyam. Even you won't accept him, even you won't catch him, because he's Vraja, they said, hold him. Even if you won't hold him, also, Tane Karyam Seyyum, he is able to do everything. He can cut off the karmic bondage, and he can just take the soul to the Paramadam. He can do anything. That's what we have to think about it. So this is what the word says here. So Swikaram, that means your acceptance or your holding or immaterial. They are also not required. That is what this monk Ekam says. The word Ekam has that power. Allah Dapodu Upaya Nairapekshiyam Jeeyar. See, he wants you to do something. Just he wanted to do something. See, when the Upayanam is done, during the Upanayana, the son, after father gives him upadesam, the son has to give some bhavana to the father. That's the rule. But what son can give to the father? Well, he is only 7-year-old now. And he did not start anything earning. But father gave him the upadesam, Brahma upadesam, father gives him. But after Brahma upadesam, he has to give a godana should be given to the father. And for anyone who does the upadesam, some godana, some dana, and some, what is that called? Godana, Suradana, so Salagrama, something should be done. What are they for the boy to give to father? So what the father does, he gives something to the son and says, come on, offer it to me. He gives something to him and again he takes it. That is what God is doing from us. What we hold is only just to say, because you are holding, so I am protecting. To have something. Otherwise, you know what happens? Then you may go on playing head. Why you only say, where are me? Why only these people? Why not me? To avoid such a question, just he keeps something as an excuse. Because they did, so they are saved. Because they didn't do, they were not saved. To do that again, the self-knowledge is there, right? So he makes that for you. That is what he says here. What is the sutram? Allada podu upaya nairapeksham. That means God is having the causeless mercy with him. His mercy is pretty much causeless. And it has to survive. So the causeless mercy, so that's why he can do anything. He can do everything. But then why we have to hold him? Why we need to hold him? When the question comes, these are the reasons. What are they? Idu, Sarvamukti, Prasanga, Pariharadham, Buddhi Samadhanardham, Chaitanya Karyam, Raga Praptam, Swarupanishtham, Apratishedha, Dyotakam. This is what it is, These are the reasons why it is said so. What are these? Sarvamukti Prasanga. Then you may question, every soul should get released. Sarvamukti. Mukti to everybody should happen. When he is all powerful and when he never depends upon anything and when he can do anything and your holding is not required. And then the question comes, why these souls should be here then? Let all the souls get mukti at once. To avoid that, he shows something. Yes, these are done, so they get it. They didn't do, so they didn't get it. He needs some kind of excuse like that for which your holding is required. Sarvamukti Prasangam, that comes to avoid that. To Pariharardham means to avoid that. And second thing, Buddhi Samadhanardham. For us also, why we became like that, why we become like that, why one soul became an animal, why we became human beings, why another soul took the form of a mosquito, why not we, why we became human beings. So the thing comes like that. So there is something needed there to say, yes, those souls did not accept. Though I forced them to do, still they did not accept. So they were. When I forced, at least you have accepted. So you are like this. For us also to have a confirmation, satisfaction for us, an answer for us. Buddhi Samadhanartham. For us to have an answer, at least a satisfactory answer for us. Chaitanya Karyam. You have built-in Chaitanya with you. Every soul is having Chaitanya with it. No one needs to give knowledge to the soul at all. We have knowledge with us. Every soul in that sense. And the knowledge knowledge makes you to do something. That's nature. Nature of the water is to flow. Nature of the air is to blow. Nature of the knowledge is to put in some action. Otherwise that never caused that way. When it doesn't flow, it never becomes water. When it doesn't blow, it doesn't become the air. So when it never puts in action, that's not the knowledge at all. I know many things I never do. That means there's knowledge. Understand? The result of the knowledge is to put you in action. That's all it is. So it should put, then it becomes knowledge. Didn't put, that means not knowledge. Now it's not there. That's why, because you have the Chaitanya, knowledge, with that you have to do something. So holding him is only because you have the Chaitanya, not as the means at all. Raga Praptam, beyond that, it is out of love you do. Because he's the boss, he's the supreme, he's the Seshi, he's the owner, having all these qualities, saving me a lot. How can I without him? How can I not holding him? So I hold him, that's it. It's Raga Praptam. It comes out of love. And Swarupanishtam. In fact, that is the very nature of the soul. The nature of the soul is being with him, that's it. Apratishedha Dhyotakam. It is Apratishedha Dhyotakam. Pratishedham is stopping. Apratishedham is not stopping. God is always opened his channels. We are the ones not receiving those channels. Why? Who stops? We stop. How do we stop? When you start doing your own activity, that itself is stopping. When you do your own, see, you want to hold your baby. Baby woke up. You go and take your baby to laps. Baby woke up and baby started playing with some toys you kept there. Then do you go there?